Welcome to Around the Dog World, back in the beautiful setting of Loseley Park.
Usually, people come to this stately home and estate to take a tour around the estate and a look around the walled gardens, but this weekend is rather different.
This is Richmond Championship Dog Show. Before we get stuck into the show here in Guildford this weekend, you might have noticed that I've got a bit of company this weekend. We welcome back Marina. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Just can't help yourself, can you?
No, I can't. I actually have been to a lot of shows, but just not where you've been filming.
Right, not the ones we're at.
Yeah.
Usually about now, we take a look at the recent Best in Show winners since our last programme. But actually, since City of Birmingham, there haven't been any, so we can get straight to the action at Richmond this weekend.
Yeah, that's right. And 12 months ago in Loseley Park, we watched Ricky, the standard poodle, take only his second all-breed Best in Show.
And what followed was an autumnal blitz that saw him rocket up the top dog table, gathering 108 points in just 5 months and finishing 2 points clear of his closest rival.
So will the show in Surrey this weekend prove a springboard to success again?
Or can the current top dog keep his place or even extend his lead at the head of the table?
Speaking of which, a quick update on the current positions in the top dog table is in order, and building what is an almost unassailable lead with nearly double amount of points of the second place dog is champion Travella striking steel the Wire Fox.
In silver and bronze positions is Bull Mastiff Mac and Alaskan Malamute Bart, with Misty the Smooth Coat Chihuahua in fourth.
The German Spitz Jen is in fifth, with Cassandra the Saluki and Eric the Pekingese next up.
Eighth on the table is Damage the Japanese Chin, closely followed by Sid the Sheltie, and Elkhound Pearl tied for ninth place.
Now, alongside the 7 groups and Best in Show this weekend, we'll take a brief look a little later on at a part of this sport close to my heart, junior handling. This is where my interest in the hobby first started, and it's a vital part in making sure the sport is preserved for the next generation.
But first we need to find out who will represent the hounds and toys in the Best in Show lineup for Clare Coxall on Sunday night.
So let's go to the main ring and see the toy group judged by Ray Parry.
Please do show your appreciation. First we have the Affenpinscher, number 32. The Bichon Frise, number 58. The Long Coat Chihuahua, number 203. The Smooth Coat Chihuahua, 301. The Chinese Crested, number 386. The Havanese, number 478. The Italian Greyhound, number 528. The Japanese Chin, number 547. The Lauchen, number 637. The Papillon, number 676. The Pomeranian, number 801. And completing the shortlist, the Maltese, number 1912. And the winner of the toy group at Richmond 2014, it's the Maltese, number 1912. Taking the Group 2 spot, it's the Long Coat Chihuahua, number 203. In Group 3, the Japanese Chin, number 547. And completing the group, it's the Smooth Coat Chihuahua, number 301. Starting off the Group 1 winner, the Maltese, followed by the Long Coat Chihuahua, the Japanese Chin, and the Smooth Coat Chihuahua.
Well, Sarah, that's 2 around the dog world, 2 weekends in a row, 2 dogs winning groups. You've got to be pretty happy with that.
I'm shocked. To do it with this young dog, who I've just started showing this year, is amazing. So we'll just see what next week brings.
Last weekend was Boss, this weekend is Bandit. Tell us a bit about Bandit.
Bandit's a young dog. What I've for the first time I actually went out and used a stud dog, and I've left him at home for his first 2 years of his life to campaign other kennel mates, and brought him out and he's taken off. Loves showing.
At City of Birmingham in the Best in Show ring, Boss showed that he's a little tricky to handle. Does Bandit have the same issues?
Bandit does show and he enjoys it, and he's not got the brains to be that naughty, so that's a good thing. So we'll just see how he goes.
Well, Ray, congratulations on judging your first ever group at Richmond. I suppose the first thing to ask is, did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed every minute of it.
And tell us about your winner, the Maltese.
Well, I thought the Maltese was absolutely outstanding. It just caught my eye as it came in the ring, and the movement, superb.
And tell us about the group as a whole. What did you think of all of the dogs in there today?
I thought it was a really good, strong group today. The quality was there.
And Richmond is one of the most famous shows in the country. Must be a privilege to have your first group here.
I was very honoured when they asked me. Very, yeah.
Focusing once more on the up and down. This is the Petit Bassin Griffon Vendéon, number 1106. The Basset Hound, number 1113. The Smooth-Haired Dachshund, 1313. The Greyhound, 1459. The Norwegian Elkhound, 1542. The Pharaoh Hound, 1569. The Rhodesian Ridgeback, 1641. The Saluki, 1690. And finally the Whippet, 1762. And the winner of the Hound Group at Richmond 2014 is the Petit Basset Griffon Vendéon, number 1106. Taking Group 2, it's the Smooth-Haired Dachshund, 1313. Group 3, it's the Whippet, number 1762. Completing the quartet, it's the Basset Hound, number 1113. And if we can see a lap of honour from our winners, please, starting off with the Petit Basset Griffon Vendéon, the Smooth-Haired Dachshund, the Whippet, and the Basset Hound. Congratulations.
Well, Sarah, I watched Best of Breed earlier. Annie was making things difficult for you, but you must be overwhelmed by the group tonight.
Delighted, gobsmacked. She's a week over a year, so she got her 4th ticket today, which made her up, which was unbelievable and fantastic in itself. but to go off and win the group at this young age, and being obviously a Gilly daughter, it's just amazing.
She was just a superb mover. She's only young and she could be naughty when she was being set up, which must have driven the handler bananas, but she was such a sound, lovely mover.
The likeness to her mother is remarkable. It's uncanny. When you're handling, do you get the same sort of feeling you get when handling Gilly?
Yeah, we do actually. We've said pretty much from the get-go, and obviously you try not to tempt fate, but she is like a mini me where her mother's concerned, the way how she looks, how she moves, how she behaves, her smile, everything.
She's got the same temperament as her mother because she was naughty. And that's what you want. You don't want just a model. And
Gilly, of course, rose to fame at 14 months old, reserve best in show at Crufts. Do you dare dream about what Annie can do?
No, basically. We'll take it slow and steady, like she's still only a baby. So enjoy the ride for however short or long it lasts with her.
So it's the end of a long day here at Richmond on day one, and we've just seen the completion of the hound group. But first, let's just chat about the winners in the toy group, which was judged first by Ray Parry. It was her first group.
It was, and on the last programme, we watched Sarah Jackson taking Benetton Bossy Boots to a group win. This weekend, she has another Maltese in the ring, and it takes its first group win as well.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? It's got a couple of group placings, about 4 group placings, and it's got 3 tickets and 3 best of breeds, and owned by Sarah and Andrea Wiley.
And this one is Benetton designer label, I think. Yeah. Moving on to the hound group, and I really do love this dog because it is the spitting image of her mother, who was a fantastic dog, Gilly, Crufts Best in Show winner, Top Dog All Breeds 2012, and it's fantastic to see her daughter with the same sort of personality, and this was her first best of breed and a group win. What can you say?
Yeah, I know. And the thing is, she's still so young. She only just turned 12 months, so she's actually got 4 tickets and was made up today, so
that's
quite an achievement.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. This is the 3rd edition of A Stockman's Eye. This time we're being filmed, so possibly it might be my last. Now, when they're made reasonably well and trained physically, like you would a gymnast, which is really all that dressage is, you end up with something that stays sound for a very great deal longer. And I also said she would catch some people out too, didn't I? Yes, it's a good girlie you are. She says, I know you love me, Auntie Patricia. Good old Buzz. Trick trot. You can see that with the butcher's cart on the back, can't you? You know, what a fabulous walk.
Welcome back to Around the Dog World. It's day 2 here at Richmond Championship Show, and today it's the turn of working pastoral and terrier groups.
First in the main ring tonight is the terrier group, judged by Zena Thorne-Andrews.
Now they're each being given another opportunity to shine, and we start off with the Border Terrier. Turn now to the Cairn Terrier, number 2144. The best of breed winning Staffordshire Bull Terrier, 2487. Now we have the Wire Fox Terrier, 4293. Now we have the Skye Terrier, 2341. Best of breed winning soft-coated Wheaton Terrier 2359. The Manchester Terrier 2183. And last but by no means least, the Irish Terrier 2180. And the winner of the Terrier Group here at Richmond 2014, it's the Wire Fox Terrier number 4293. Second in the group goes to the Skye Terrier number 2341. Group 3 is the Staffordshire Bull Terrier number 2487. And for Group 4, it's the Irish Terrier number 2180. Leading off with our Best of Group winner, the Wire Fox Terrier, followed by the Skye Terrier, the Staffordshire Bull Terrier, and the Irish Terrier. Congratulations.
Christina, thank you for joining us. You were the first group in the ring tonight with the Terriers. What were your overall comments on tonight's group?
I thought it was the best group so far. The toy group looked exciting last night, but the Terriers were really difficult to sort out. Some top quality, world-class dogs in there. And the winner, which was the Wire Fox Terrier, okay, he's a well-known dog, but I gave him his second challenge certificate as a baby last year. And to go over him again, I went over him with a fine-tooth comb to make sure I was right on what I thought the first time. And he's a stunning dog. He's absolutely faultless as far as I'm concerned. He's the best Wire Fox Terrier I've ever judged, no doubt about that.
It's the Alaskan Malamute, number 3427. Now we have the Boxer 3586. The Bull Mastiff 3712. The Giant Schnauzer 3862. The Great Dane number 3895. The Portuguese Water Dog, 3982. The Siberian Husky, 4203. And making up the 8, it's the Tibetan Mastiff, 4260. And the working group winner at Richmond 2014, it's the Bull Mastiff number 3712. Group 2, it's the Boxer 3586. Group 3, the Alaskan Malamute, number 3427. And completing the lineup, the Siberian Husky, number 4203. A big round of applause, please, for our remaining shortlisted breeds. The Bull Mastiff, followed by the Boxer, the Alaskan Malamute, and the Siberian Husky. This is a final call for all Best of Breed winners in the pastoral group.
Well, Peter, if at the beginning of the year someone told you that you and Mac would be sitting reserve top dog in September, what would you have said?
Not in a million years. I'm absolutely shocked that you've said that.
Beginning of the year, you saw a great win at Boston, reserve best in show. 5 more groups since then. He's having a phenomenal year.
He really is. He's struck 6 groups in total now this year. 4 Group 2s, you know. It's just unbelievable for a bull mastiff to achieve these high honours. It's an honour for me, you know, to be in there with him doing it.
And on the programme we filmed at National Working Pastoral Breeds, we saw you go best in show there, and Terry Munro, the judge, spoke about him being a very athletic specimen.
Yes, he did, yeah. I mentioned at the time, he has this natural fitness, and he has this energy, and he just goes all day, and for such a big dog, it really is unusual.
It's fantastic to see him in the ring. He's one of my favourites, I have to say. You're going into best in show tomorrow. How do you feel that'll go?
Well, it's the Fox Terrier, isn't it? And, you know, he's the one to beat at the moment, and everyone wants to beat him, and he's such a fantastic dog as well. It's, you know, if we ever beat him, it'd be everything for me, and I'd hang me lead up, and I'd be finished forever.
Thank you for joining us. You were the working group judge today.
Yes.
And what were your overall thoughts on your working group today at Richmond?
I think, as always, they were good and okay, but I was happy with the ones I pulled out. The 8 that I brought out, I was more than happy with.
Okay, now can we just talk about your Group 1 winner, please?
Wonderful dog, superb breed type, soundness in heavier breeds can be an issue. Altogether, a good, substantial, matured well, a good dog, thoroughly good dog.
It's the Australian Shepherd dog, number 2580. The Border Collie, 2779. The Finnish Lapland, 3061. The Hungarian Puli, 3121. The Norwegian Buhan, 3166. And the Pyrenean Sheepdog, 3216. (3303), the Shetland Sheepdog. Now we have the last of the shortlist. It's the Cardigan Welsh Corgi, 3368. And the winner of the Pastoral Group here at Richmond 2014, it's the Australian Shepherd Dog, number 2580. Group 2, it's the Border Collie, 2779. In Group 3, it's the Pyrenean Sheepdog, number 3216. And in Group 4, it's the Shetland Sheepdog, number 3303. And let's have a lap of honour from our winners, starting with the Australian Shepherd Dog, the Border Collie, the Pyrenean Sheepdog, and the Shetland Sheepdog. Congratulations.
Melanie, many congratulations. Austin, is it his first Group 1?
Second.
Oh, second. Where was his first?
He won his group at East of England this year.
Oh, that's right. And, oh, it was a different handle, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Annie Corbett handled him for me because I was away judging in Lithuania.
So how do you feel it went all tonight?
Oh, it was brilliant, yeah. He's only just 14 months old, so I was really pleased. Anything in the group is a bonus, and I thought he showed really well, so I was really pleased with him.
I watched him come in from America when he was a puppy, and he looked well. He's always in immaculate condition. He's a sound dog, he's good for breed type, he's very well handled.
He's just a baby, isn't he? And where do you think he can go from here, though?
Best in show at Crossage. No, I don't know really. I mean, I'm hoping he's going to be a good dog for the breed, you know, useful stud dog, and encourage, you know, new blood in the breed. So
was it nice to get your hands on him finally?
It was lovely, because once you do, especially with the dogs like the Pooley, which I shortlisted, you don't know what they're really like until you can get them on the table and get your hands under the coat and have a good look at them.
Welcome back to Around the Dog World on day 3 of Richmond Championship Dog Show. Day 3 holds gun dog and utility, and of course best in show. But first we need to take a look at yesterday's group winners, Marina.
Yep.
First of which, Terrier group winner under Zena Thorne-Andrews, a 26th I believe.
Yep.
Champion Travella striking to steel.
Yeah, he could do no wrong at the moment, can he? But he looked on top form. Bill Brown-Cole was handling, and he looked really good in there.
And third, Staffordshire Bull Terrier.
Yeah, it was really nice that, because actually it came straight from the breed. Obviously Staffies always have huge entries, and the group was actually halfway through and it joined on the end. So it had been in its class, it had been in the challenge, it got in best of breed, it comes in the group, it gets shortlisted as well, but it just kept going.
Moving on to the second group of the night was the working group.
Yep.
I've loved this dog since Boston this year.
Yeah, that's right. We got reserve best in show at Boston. It's great for the owners, but I don't think he would have even known that it was going to be runner-up top dog in his sitting in September after getting reserve best in show way back in January. But, you know, that dog just goes all day.
And conversely, two quite experienced dogs in the ring with the Wire Fox and the Bull Mastiff winning groups. This one, a really quite inexperienced dog, but taking its second group win, the Australian Shepherd.
Yeah, still only just out of puppy, and it's been made up into a champion.
Fantastic.
And taking his second group, and, you know, all 3 groups yesterday. It's a longer day because we've got 3 groups rather than 2, but all the dogs cope really, really well.
And we've got to be looking forward to best in show now. But of course, this weekend we need to take a look at something else first.
Yeah, absolutely. For the last 37 years, Richmond here has hosted the Junior Handling Association semi-finals. And I say for the last 37 years because this year is actually the last time it's going to host it, because next year it's actually going to go to 6 other national group championship shows.
Usually about now, when we do features, we need to go and find someone that knows a little bit more about the subject than us. But luckily, I'm standing next to someone that was a Scottish, British and world junior handling champion. So Marina, tell us a bit about what's the difference in a handling class from a breed class?
Okay, well basically the difference is that the judge is judging the handler on their skill and presentation of the dog, rather than in the breed rings behind us, and what we see in best in show in the group rings is that the judge is judging the dog. So the judge will be looking for things like rapport, how well the handler gates the dog, because obviously every breed has to be moved differently. They've basically got to be turned out immaculately, the dog's got to be turned out immaculately. The best handlers can make an average dog look like a champion, and, you know, not very good handlers can make a champion look like a very average dog.
And of course, that's really what it's all about, giving these juniors the best hope of going into a breed ring and coming out with the top prize.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, really, the Junior Handling Association semi-finals is a springboard to the breed rings, but often most of the 6 to 10-year-olds even that compete in the junior handling classes are actually competing with their own dogs in the breed rings already. It's just that it's an extra class for them to compete in, and it's something that only they can compete in, not with the adults.
It really is super when we get to see these youngsters competing at the top level. A little earlier on in the weekend, we sat you down with the organiser of the JHA semi-finals for the past 37 years, Liz Cartledge.
Hello Liz, thank you very much for joining us. It's quite a poignant moment, isn't it really, sitting in front of the JHA semi-finals tent. You've been involved in it right from the start. Can you just talk us a little bit about the history of the JHA?
Yes, a very long time ago now, my husband, my late husband, felt that it was time that the youngsters that coming to shows with their parents got involved in some way and not just got up to mischief and ran off. So he instigated that we should have a couple of classes just for the juniors to see their handling ability, and it was quite small in those early days, but it grew a bit like Topsy.
And so looking back, sometimes often it was the handler with the biggest dog and the sweetest smile that sort of won.
Well, I think that's true up to a point. Yes, you say, a pretty girl in a frilly dress and an Old English that dragged her across the showground, but once we were doing proper classes, I think they soon got the hang of what was expected of them, and certainly the quality has got a lot better.
And behind us, the Roll of Honour sits proudly outside the JHA tent. You're obviously very proud of what you've achieved.
Yes, and I think Joe, my late husband, would be proud and surprised at how it's grown. I mean, some of those juniors, they've got children of their own, and even possibly one generation on, I don't know.
Obviously, it's a bit sad this year because it's an end of an era. It's going to be the last time Richmond will be hosting the semi-finals.
Yes, of course I'll be sad to leave, but on the other hand, you have to look ahead of times, and I think the idea of moving it to 6 group shows will be a step forward, and I hope that it will work with increased entries and more enthusiasm. And I think being on weekends and being in the centre of England, Malvern and Stafford, is more considerate to the average exhibitor. I hope that it will be a success. I'm sure it will be.
What would you like to say to perhaps all the juniors that are watching this, you know, the ones that are perhaps now that have family, and to those new ones as well that are just beginning?
The ones with young families, if they have got anything to contribute to show societies, please offer themselves up for it, because we do need them. And the young ones that are just at the beginning of their handling career, learn from the older ones, keep going. Don't moan when you don't win, because you're not going to win all the time. But, you know, it's a patience game, really.
Now we have the Boston Terrier, number 4358. We have the breeders group for the utility group to ring 5, please. Now we have the Japanese Shiba Inu 4741. The Kazan, number 4788. The Miniature Schnauzer 4914. The Toy Poodle 5053. The Skipper Key 5079. The Tibetan Terrier 5287. And the Tibetan Spaniel 5227. And the winner of the utility group at Richmond 2014 is the Skipper Key 5079. In Group 2, it's the Kazan 4788. Group 3, the Japanese Shiba Inu 4741. And in Group 4, it's the Tibetan Terrier number 5287. A big hand and congratulations to our remaining shortlisted Best of Breed winners. Thank you very much. Please take them round, starting with the group winning Skipper Key, the Kazans, the Japanese Shiba Inu, and the Tibetan Terrier.
Tricia, congratulations. What a win. You won the Champion Stakes last week.
I think you're better than that.
I know.
No, it doesn't happen to people like me, but it does.
But, I mean, that's amazing there.
Amazing. I couldn't believe it. I got halfway across. They did say the Skipper Key, didn't they?
So, just tell us a little bit about the dog and his wins.
Oh, Geordie's done really well since he's been into the country. He did 3 shows and 3 wins this season, so he got his championship very quickly. He's won Buba champion show Mary took him to that. My husband was ill, so I was at home.
And so we also know you in Australian Shepherds,
yeah.
but is this your first skip?
This is my first skip, yeah. And if my husband has anything to do with it, the last skip. He doesn't. He's not keen on the little black rats.
German Wirehead pointer 5552. The Hungarian Vizsla 5683. The Irish setter 5880. The pointer 6017. The Cumber Spaniel 6600. The Cocker Spaniel 6639. The English Springer Spaniel 6743. The last of our shortlist, the Weimaraner 6989. And the winner of the Gun Dog Group at Richmond 2014, taking up the final place in the Best in Show lineup, it's the German Wirehead pointer 5552. In Group 2, it's the Cocker Spaniel 6639. Group 3, it's the Irish setter 5880. Completing the Gun Dog Group, it's the pointer number 6017. The German Wirehead pointer, Group 1. The Cocker Spaniel, the Irish setter, and the pointer.
So Sharon, Gun Dog Group winner here at Richmond 2014. How does that sound?
It sounds absolutely fantastic, yes. A dream come true, yes. Couldn't believe it. He's, for such a baby, 13 months old, to be shortlisted, I thought, well, that would be it. We'll be happy with that, go home, but to win that group. He never put a foot wrong. He's an absolute star.
And you've handled many GSPs, GWPs and setters to big wins as well in the groups and stuff, but, you know, does it still feel special?
This feels special because this was the one puppy that my mum wanted to keep before she died in March.
If the new chairman was sat in the audience tonight,
yes,
what would you ask him?
To care. I see myself as the judge that was banned.
Thank you, Clare Coxall. First coming in, it's the Toy Group winner, the Maltese. From the Hound Group, the Petit Basset Griffon Vendion. Then from the Terrier Group, it's the Wire Fox Terrier, 4293. From the Working Group, it's the Bull Mastiff. From the Pastoral Group, it's the Australian Shepherd, number 2580. And from today's groups, first, the Skipper Key, number 5079. And the German Wirehead pointer, and the first exhibit to be assessed is the toy group winner. This is the Maltese, which won through from any variety not separately classified. It was sent through from the group by Judge Ray Parry. This is the Maltese, number 1912, the toy group winner. Now we come to the hound group winner, which is the Petit Basset Griffon Vendéen, sent through by Valerie Foss. This is number 1106. The PBGV, as it is more commonly known, was introduced to the UK from France in 1969. This is the hound group winner, the PBGV 1106. From the terrier group, we have the Wire Fox Terrier, which also won through from any variety not separately classified. This is the dog 4293, sent through by Zena Thorne-Andrews. The terrier group winner 4293. And now we have the winner of the working group. This is the Bull Mastiff, number 3712. Sent through from the group by Robin Newhouse. This is the Bull Mastiff, the working group winner 3712. Next we have the representative from the pastoral group. This is the Australian Shepherd Dog, number 2580. This was sent through to the group by Michael Vines. This is the Australian Shepherd, 2580 from the pastoral group. Now we come to the first of today's group winners, this being the Skipper Key from the utility group, sent through by Mark Kokoza. The Skipper Key, 5079, the winner of the utility group. And completing our 7 group winners of this afternoon is, of course, the German Wirehead Pointer 5552 from the Gun Dog group. This is the German Wirehead Pointer, winner of the Gun Dog group, 5552. Claire's taking them all around once. Let's hear it for our group winners, please. The Maltese, the PBGV, the Wire Fox Terrier, the Bull Mastiff, the Australian Shepherd, the Skipper Key, and the German Wirehead Pointer. And Claire's called for the boards. And Best in Show at Richmond 2014 under Clare Coxall. It's the Wire Fox Terrier number 4293. And in the reserve spot, it's the Maltese 1912 from the toy group. Best in Show, the Wire Fox Terrier at Richmond 2014, with reserve going to the Maltese.
Well, Bill, you've had a rather good year under Clare Coxall, haven't you?
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. We had Pup of the Year.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant, and it's I feel really pleased. Without sounding over the top, I class that woman as a great dog person. I'm really chuffed with it, getting that one off her, because I've only shown this dog 3 times, and I've won 3 Best in Shows with him.
I was going to say, you're still unbeaten.
I'm still unbeaten, yeah.
But he gave you a hard time.
Oh, he did today, yeah. I got a funny feeling he was thinking of the women today.
And you're leading the top dog table already, so you've got to be pretty pleased today.
I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled, but to be honest with you, I'm going for the title, really.
Yeah.
I'm going for the big one. I'm at that age now, I don't think I'll ever do it again, have a dog like this with the success he's had, in such a short time.
Now, we've heard from the judges why they like him.
Yeah.
What makes him a great one for you?
For me, what makes him a great one, unlike my father, who liked a lot of exaggeration, I prefer more to the standard, and I think this dog meets the standard. A lot of people go for massive long lean heads and great necks and short backs, and I find that a lot of dogs with these lose it in front movement. And I think this dog, to me, is the standard. He's a great moving dog. He's balanced, short back, big ribs, and a correct size. Yeah. No, that's what makes. And apart from that, he's an absolute gentleman. He really is. He's a gentleman.
Claire, you've judged so many times at this level, but I guess it's always an honour, isn't it?
Of course it is, and especially here. And it had memories of my husband, who was president, secretary and then president. So it was pretty hard for me to come. So I made this outfit and I did my best out there.
And then what did you think of your 7 group winners?
I thought they were high quality. I was looking for the showmanship. The Fox Terrier was overshowing at one point and giving his handler a hell of a bad time. But he settled and he was totally sound, totally gave it all to me and stood stacked perfect when I knew he had pushed his limits, you know. And then he looked, the frame of him was out of this world. And so was the Maltese. The Maltese never let up, covered the ground, top everything.
And that's really important to you, isn't it? The showmanship.
Showmanship. Got to show, dear. They've got to show.
Best in Show winner for a 17th time is champion Travella Striking Steel Wire Fox Terrier. We've said it all before, but he gave Bill Brown-Cole a hard time tonight.
He did actually, yeah, and especially actually under someone like Clare Coxall, who is notorious, who watches showmanship. But actually, I think Best in Show tonight, a lot of the dogs were young and inexperienced in the big ring. But you know, there's no denying, you know, the conformation and movement of that dog. Yeah. Its record, you know, Clare just couldn't deny it. Best in Show. I
think in that ring, like you say, we had maybe 4 new group winners, so that's a fantastic thing to see, new group winners coming through.
A lot of them only sort of 12, 13, 14 months old.
Yeah. Tonight's groups, of course, the first of which was the utility group. Andrew Brace judged this Skipperkey at City of Birmingham and gave it the Champion Stakes. Mark Kokoza this weekend gives it a group win. Yeah,
no stranger to top awards. Already got 22 tickets, and it was Best in Show at Boober a couple of years ago as well. So, but we've seen actually another skip winning the groups at the latter part of this year. So they seem to be featuring prominently at the moment. You know, you don't see them for a couple of years and they all come at once.
Yeah, like buses.
Yeah.
And we spoke of young winners. GWP, 13 months old.
Yeah, German Wire that took the Gundog group.
Yeah.
You know, and the Gundog group always, you know, it's a really big group. And to top a group at 13 months old is very impressive indeed. It has done a lot of winning. It's already got 4 tickets as well. You know, like you say,
13 months.
At 13 months is very impressive, and it is the youngest show champion in its breed.
And we have to give credit to Richmond here. The groups were so well run. The Gundog group winner got a little bit of a break before they came back in for Best in Show, but everything's run so smoothly.
Yeah, it has, and it's really nice the sun's shining as well. We see it has been really overcast, hasn't been cold at all.
No.
You know, a bit of a breeze as well to keep it cool for the dogs and that, but you know, all credit to them. The showground looks lovely. It's a lovely venue as well. It's always a cracking show to come to, and you know, and to be almost finished up, you know, by 5:30 is pretty impressive.
Well, thank you very much for joining us again, Marina. We're going to see you soon?
I'm sure we will, yeah. Got a few shows lined up this year, so...
Fantastic.
Not the last you can see.
And a massive congratulations once again to Oliver the Wire Fox Terrier, sitting just 1 All Breeds Best in Show short of the all-time record of 18. Thank you very much for watching, and come back and watch the next Around the Dog World from the Yukonuba Champion Stakes final.